How's it going, everyone? I am here to make an officially official statement because some people want it for some reason, even though most of us have already talked about moving and stuff, but I guess people want a more specific explanation for some reason. So I'm doing it in the wonderful world of Minecraft with awesome houses and stuff that I built. It took hours of time, but what happened was we did not own the house. We weren't trying to buy the house. We were never trying to buy the house. It was a pretty expensive house. We just needed a bigger area to operate in that we could live in, or at least most of us could live in, and that would have enough space for us to do stuff with. And that house worked for a little bit, but it was pretty expensive, and our lease was running up. And if you don't know what a lease is, then you should probably Google it, because that will explain it a lot better than what I can. But we were basically renting the house. That renting time period was about to expire, and we didn't use a lot of room in that house. There was a lot of room that was left unfilled, and people would complain about it in certain videos, so there was really no point in having that big of a space when we didn't need that big of a space. So we moved to a different house. It is smaller, but it's still pretty good. So I think that was about it. I don't know why people wanted a more specific explanation other than we moved, because that was about all that was needed to be explained. Like, hey, we moved. We're moving to a different house. We don't have internet. We can't really interact with people that much, but we moved. And I guess that people were confused about that for some reason. So we had to, well, I guess we could have renewed if we wanted to, but we didn't, because like I said, we didn't really need that room, and it was pretty expensive. This one is less room and less expensive, which is fantastic. But if you still need to know what we did, basically, you know, let's call this the old house. This was the old house. You know, it was made of dirt, pretty accurate. What we did was we went into the old house and we took our stuff from the box and stuff that was in the old house. So we took our stuff from the old house, and then we're like, oh man, that house that's on fire looks pretty good. Let's go over to this house and see if they want some money for us to live in it. So we were like, okay. And, you know, just pretend that there's more wood here. So we opened the door and we walked in. We're like, oh man, this place is pretty good. Let's put our stuff here. So we put our stuff here, and now we're here instead of there. That's what happened. Except the house isn't on fire yet. It might start on fire at some point, which would really suck. But so far, it hasn't been lit on fire. And for whatever reason, it's on fire. I don't know. But, you know, if it does start on fire, we're going to do some of this. We're going to do some of this right here. We're going to get the fuck out of my house, pig. Get out of the house. What are you... Okay, fine. You'll stay in the house. I'm destroying it more. Get out of the... Yeah, you run away. You run away, you little fucking... Okay. Hopefully we won't have a pig in the house either. And I kind of screwed this up. Shut. Okay. And if there is a fire, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put the fire out. We're going to call the fire department and the police, and they're going to come help us. And then we're going to talk to an insurance company, and then some people are going to come back, and they're going to build the house. They're going to rebuild it. This is what's going to happen. This is exactly how things are going to go. I mean, hypothetically, if it was to set on fire, which I really hope it doesn't. So, you know, there you go. There's your explanation, since some people were confused about why we moved. And there you go. There you have it. Done. Finito. There's the official statement, I guess. It doesn't... Maybe it will have an official seal of approval. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But I am officially sanctioned to say this stuff. We also don't live near a lot of pigs, and this is nothing what... It doesn't look like this by our house. It's not blocky, and there aren't a lot of pigs running wild. And there's also not a lava lake, as you can see. There's a lava lake over there. So there you go. I hope this explains some stuff. We moved, and there you go. So I hope this filled in some of the blanks that were left gaping, I guess. And I'll talk to you guys later.